There's a couple of things we look for high growth. First is economic growth. Are there jobs moving there? What is the family income compared to what prices of properties are? The next thing we look for on the next slide is population growth. We don't want to build property where there's not extreme population growth. And I think a lot of you know, Florida has had just that, extreme growth through the pandemic especially. The third thing that we look for is affordability. I'll talk about that a little bit today, but like some of our major markets here in Florida, the median value compared to some of competitor markets out near the West Coast, like in Utah or Idaho, are $300,000 more, the median price, than what we are building here in Florida. So that affordability brings about cash flow and also a better safety score for investors like white coat investors. The fourth thing that we always look for is desirability. Something's got to be drawing people to the area. When Chris and I first started this, we were really looking at the baby boomer migration. Not that baby boomers were living in our houses, but they were creating jobs in these areas for people that worked in these industries to live there. The pandemic, as tragic as it was and hard as it was, really put a shining light on Florida. So the desirability of Florida has only grown through this. And then the fifth thing that we look for, obviously, as a builder, is healthy supply and demand. You don't want to be building where the population isn't growing. So, for example, before the pandemic even started, Southwest Florida, the main municipality near Fort Myers, released to Chris and I a report. And it showed that we were already 3 years behind on needed rental inventory before the pandemic even started. So we like to have that wind at our back. So wherever we go with our investors, we want to go in an area that obviously has a very healthy supply and demand in our favor.
The hosts of the White Coat Investor podcast are not licensed accountants, attorneys, or financial advisors. This podcast is free entertainment and information only. It should not be considered professional or personalized financial advice. You should consult the appropriate professional for specific advice relating to your situation.